What's up, Switch fans? Matt here, and welcome back to Level Up Switch. If you're looking for something new, or maybe something you overlooked, today I've got you covered with 20 of the best Nintendo Switch games to play right now in 2025. Whether you're into epic RPGs, chill life sims, or high-energy action titles, this list has something for everyone. Some of these are new, some are underrated, and a few are timeless classics you should absolutely revisit. With so many amazing games dropping lately, it's been tough narrowing down this list. But I've played through countless hours to bring you what I think are the absolute must-plays right now. So, grab your Joy-Cons, make sure those batteries are charged, and let's dive right in. Coming in at number 20 is a total sleeper hit. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. This isn't just a fan service title, it's a legit competitive fighting game with tight mechanics, and a roster that spans generations of Power Rangers lore.
Up without a fight.
We are the Power Rangers!
Power Rangers!
Developed with esports in mind, it features tag team, combat, cross-platform play, and surprisingly deep combos. If you love fighters like Marvel vs. Capcom, this is one you should not sleep on. What's amazing is how the constant DLC support has kept this game fresh. The latest Season Pass added 3 classic villains that completely shake up the meta.
You're done!
The netcode is rock solid too, which is rare for fighting games on Switch. You can jump online and find matches quickly with minimal lag. It's flashy, fun, and shockingly polished for what many dismissed as just another licensed game. At number 19, anime fans. This one's for you. My Hero One's Justice 2 throws you into high-speed 3D arena battles using your favorite characters from the My Hero Academia universe. It captures the quirk-based combat of the anime perfectly, letting you pull off over-the-top special moves with cinematic flair. The roster is massive now, featuring heroes and villains from across multiple seasons of the anime, including some fan favorites from the latest arcs. The story mode lets you experience key moments from both hero and villain perspectives, giving you a fresh take on familiar events. It's not the deepest fighter out there, but it's perfect for quick sessions, flashy moments, and if you're a MHA fan, an absolute blast. Next up is one of Platinum Games' most underrated titles, The Wonderful 101, Remastered. This is a chaotic, quirky action game where you control a group of superheroes that combine to create giant weapons and solve puzzles. It's as wild as it sounds, with stylized action, satirical humor, and crazy boss battles that fill the entire screen. The learning curve is steep, I'll be honest, but once you get the hang of drawing those Unite morphs with the right stick, it becomes incredibly satisfying. The remastered version improves visuals and control responsiveness, making it the definitive way to experience this cult classic. Plus, the Switch version lets you use touch controls for those Unite morphs, which can be easier in handheld mode. If you're looking for something totally unique, this is it. Who says superheroes get to have all the fun? In LEGO DC Supervillains, you actually play as the bad guys, and it's awesome. This LEGO title mixes humor, fun puzzles, and chaotic co-op gameplay with a surprisingly good story, where you create your own custom villain and join forces with iconic DC baddies.
To say I knew that would happen.
The voice acting is top-notch, with Mark Hamill returning as the Joker and other veteran voice actors reprising their roles. What sets this apart from other LEGO games is how your custom character evolves throughout the story, gaining new powers and becoming central to the plot.
Ever assemble.
Do apples come in bunches?
The hub world is massive, with tons of secrets to find and side missions to complete. It's a perfect game for casual play, family gaming sessions, and honestly, one of the best LEGO games ever made.
Now that show had
Now, cloud versions aren't for everyone, but if you've got solid internet, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is worth your time. This game was a surprise hit. It's a story-driven single-player experience that nails the characters, the humor, and the epic space battles.
Guys, huddle up! We'll win this.
You play as Star-Lord, but your choices and leadership impact the whole team in meaningful ways. The banter between characters during gameplay is some of the best writing I've seen in a superhero game. The soundtrack is killer too. Licensed 80s hits that play during key battle moments, creating these epic cinematic fights that feel straight out of the movies. It's visually gorgeous, full of heart, and the Switch's cloud version holds up surprisingly well, especially since they upgraded the servers last month. Just make sure you've got a good internet connection before diving in.
Crack! Destroy!
At number 15, we have Hollow Knight, a game that somehow gets better with age. This hand-drawn Metroidvania is a masterpiece of atmosphere, combat, and world design. The underground kingdom of Hallownest is one of the most captivating game worlds ever created. What makes it still relevant in 2025? The depth. Every time you think you've seen everything, you discover a new area, boss, or secret. The game just keeps giving. The combat is precise and challenging, but never unfair. Each boss feels like a puzzle to solve through pattern recognition and quick reflexes. And that soundtrack, haunting, beautiful, and perfectly matched to the decaying kingdom you're exploring. With Silksong still in development, now's the perfect time to experience or revisit the original classic. Even with Splatoon 3 out, Splatoon 2 is still going strong, and remains one of the tightest multiplayer experiences on Switch. From turf wars to ranked battles and salmon run co-op, the game is fast, colorful, and endlessly replayable. What's cool is that the community is still super active. You can jump into a match within seconds, and the skill ceiling remains high for competitive players. The single-player campaign is also worth revisiting. It's basically a crash course in creative level design, with each stage introducing new mechanics in clever ways. And honestly, some maps in Splatoon 2 still haven't been topped by the newer entry. If you're new to the franchise or want to experience where Splatoon's modern success began, jumping into Splatoon 2 in 2025 is still 100% worth it, especially at its current budget price. Shit. No Man's Sky on Switch felt like a pipe dream, until it actually released, and surprisingly well. This is a full-blown space exploration simulator, where you can discover new planets, trade, fight, mine, and survive in an endless universe. The developers turned this once-flawed game into something truly special, and the Switch port brings that magic on the go. What's incredible is the scale. 18 quintillion planets, each with unique ecosystems, creatures, and weather patterns. You could play for years and never see the same planet twice. The latest Nexus update added cross-platform bases, meaning you can visit structures built by PC and PlayStation players, creating this amazing shared universe feeling. Building your own space station, commanding a fleet, running trade routes, it's all possible. If you've ever dreamed of charting your own galaxy, this is it. Ah, the classic that never gets old, Stardew Valley. Whether you're farming, fishing, or building relationships in Pelican Town, this game is the ultimate chill experience on Switch. What's amazing is how much content keeps getting added. New dialogues, expanded farming options, and even co-op multiplayer that works flawlessly. The 0.6 update added a whole new area to explore, new crops to grow, and expanded endgame content for longtime players. What I love most is how it works perfectly with the Switch's pick-up-and-play nature. Got 10 minutes? Water your crops. Got an hour? Go mining or fishing. The pixel art style remains timeless, and the day-night cycle creates this perfect gameplay loop that's somehow both relaxing and addictive. It's relaxing, deep, and easily one of the most addictive games you'll ever play. It's hard to believe it's been years since Animal Crossing. New Horizons dropped, but it's still just as cozy and charming as ever. Whether you're customizing your island, visiting friends, or just chilling with your villagers, this game is a warm escape from real life. Even in 2025, it's still getting seasonal events, new players, and a strong community vibe. What keeps me coming back is watching my island evolve over time. The way the seasons change, villagers develop friendships with each other, and how your museum collection slowly grows. The design tools have created an entire community of creators sharing custom patterns and island designs. Plus, it's the perfect family game. Multiple players can share an island and contribute to its growth. If you've never played it or haven't in a while, it's a perfect time to return. The brothers are back. Mario and Luigi. Brothership is a glorious return to the beloved RPG series with turn-based battles, hilarious writing, and creative overworld puzzles. This new installment captures the magic of Superstar Saga while introducing fresh mechanics and charming new characters. The battle system is still built around timed button presses, but now includes tag team moves where the bros can combine their powers in creative ways. The story takes them to the high seas, where they're sailing between islands and encountering new enemies inspired by nautical themes. The writing is laugh-out-loud funny, with Luigi's silent reaction stealing the show as usual. It's colorful, clever, and a must-play for any Mario RPG fan. If you're into tactical strategy with deep storytelling, Valkyria Chronicles 4 is calling your name. Set in a fictional World War II-style conflict, the game blends turn-based strategy with real-time third-person action. Each character has their own backstory, making every mission feel personal and raising the stakes when they're in danger. The watercolor art style is absolutely gorgeous, giving the game a storybook quality despite its serious war themes. The combat system strikes a perfect balance between accessibility and depth. You position your squad, take aim in third person, and make split-second decisions that can turn the tide of battle. Weather effects add another layer of strategy. Snowstorms reduce visibility, mud slows movement, and rain affects ballistics. It's beautiful, it's smart, and it's criminally underrated on Switch. Coming in at number 8 is a JRPG masterpiece, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. This remake of the Wii Classic has been completely overhauled with enhanced visuals, quality of life improvements, and an additional epilogue story. What makes Xenoblade special is the scale. You're literally fighting on the bodies of two massive titans, with environments that stretch as far as the eye can see. The combat system is deep and engaging, mixing real-time action with strategic positioning and skill combinations.
The Bionis shall awaken once again. The Mekon's assault is just the beginning.
But it's the story that truly elevates this game. The journey of Shulk and his friends tackles complex themes of destiny, revenge, and what it means to be human. The soundtrack is absolutely incredible too. Epic orchestral pieces that perfectly capture the grandeur of the world. If you played the sequels but missed the original, this is the perfect way to experience where it all began.
How does it feel to be such a pathetic hero?
This right here? Possibly the best RPG on the entire Switch. Divinity. Original Sin, Sku. Definitive Edition offers a rich fantasy world, deep character building, and choices that actually matter. You can play solo or with up to 3 friends in online or local co-op. And every playthrough feels different based on your party composition and decisions. The combat system is what really shines. It's turn-based, but environmental effects create these amazing chain reactions. Set oil on fire, electrify water, or create poison clouds to gain tactical advantages. The writing is top-notch too, with companions that have their own agendas and complex personalities. They'll even disagree with your choices if they don't align with their values. Character creation is incredibly flexible. Want to be an undead lizard who talks to ghosts? Go for it. It's a massive game, and if you love strategy and storytelling, this is top tier. At number 6, we have Metroid Dread, a game that absolutely revitalized the 2D Metroid formula. This is action platforming at its finest, with precise controls, intense boss battles, and that signature exploration reward loop that defines the genre. The EMMI sections add a horror element, creating these intense cat and mouse chases through specialized zones where you're the prey. Samus controls better than ever, with the new slide and melee counter adding fluidity to combat and movement. The visual presentation is stunning. Detailed environments with dynamic lighting and smooth animations that make every area feel alive. And the ending? No spoilers, but it was well worth the 19-year wait since the last original 2D Metroid. With all the free updates they've added, including Boss Rush and Dread Mode, there's never been a better time to play or replay this modern classic. New to 2025, the Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake is pure magic. Square Enix has taken the original classic and rebuilt it with stunning pixel art visuals in the HD 2D style you know from Octopath Traveler. The music, the atmosphere, the modernized combat. It's the best way to experience a legendary RPG in a modern age. What's impressive is how they've maintained the charm of the original while adding quality of life improvements like auto-saving, a faster battle pace, and streamlined menus. The job system remains intact, but expanded, giving you more ways to customize your party and tackle the game's challenges. The day-night cycle and weather effects look incredible in this new visual style, making towns and dungeons feel more alive than ever. If you love retro turned modern, you need this in your collection. Next up, we've got Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, an absolute gem that blends monster collecting with turn-based battles and a great anime-style story. It's accessible for newcomers, but still packed with strategic depth for veterans.
It's my job to capture the Rathalos that escaped from Mahana village. Well, it's my duty as a scrivener.
The rock, paper, scissors combat system seems simple at first, but evolves with double attacks, combos, and monster-specific patterns that keep battles engaging for dozens of hours. What really sets this apart from the main Monster Hunter series is the bond you form with your monsties. You raise them from eggs, customize their genes, and ride them across diverse landscapes. post-game content is massive too, with high-rank monsters, elder dragons, and challenging co-op quests that will test your team-building skills. Plus, raising and bonding with your monsters, addictive and heartwarming. It's one of the most beautiful RPGs on the Switch, hands down.
Just believe.
Don't you want to know what's happening to the world? Uncover Ratha's secret? You better up your game, kid.
At number 3, we have Hades, a roguelike that redefined what the genre could be. You play as Zagreus, son of Hades, fighting your way out of the underworld with the help of Olympian gods who grant you powerful boons. What makes Hades special is how it weaves narrative into a genre typically light on story. Every death is an opportunity to learn more about the characters and advance relationships. The combat is buttery smooth, fast, responsive, and incredibly satisfying. Each weapon feels distinct, and combining different god boons creates thousands of possible builds. The art direction is stunning, with vibrant character designs and environments that never feel repetitive despite the roguelike structure. And that soundtrack? Absolutely killer, seamlessly transitioning between tense battles and emotional moments. Even after hundreds of escape attempts, there's always some new dialogue or combination to discover. It's a masterpiece of game design that belongs in every Switch library.
That was for last time.
And at number 2, The Legend of Heroes, Trails to Azure. This is a masterclass in JRPG storytelling. If you're new to the Trails series, it's best to start with Trails from Zero, but if you're caught up, Azure delivers emotional payoff, deep character arcs, and tight tactical combat. What makes the Trails series special is the world building. Every NPC has their own story that evolves throughout the game, making the city of Crossbell feel like a living, breathing place. The turn-based combat has surprising depth, with positioning, timing, and team synergy playing crucial roles in difficult encounters. The political intrigue storyline is complex and mature, dealing with corruption, nationalism, and personal loyalty in ways few games dare to attempt. It's a story-driven epic that rewards patience and investment, and one of the most satisfying RPG experiences you can find right now. And finally, at number 1, it's still the reigning champion, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. This successor to Breath of the Wild somehow managed to improve on near perfection, adding the Sky Islands, depths, and the game-changing Ultra Hand ability that lets you build, well, pretty much anything you can imagine. The freedom this game offers is unmatched. Want to build a mech suit to fight Linnels? Go for it. Prefer to create a tank to storm enemy camps? Absolutely. Or maybe you'd rather fly between Sky Islands in a custom airship? It's all possible. The story goes deeper into Hyrule's ancient history, with emotional beats that hit harder if you've played the previous game.
You witness a king's revival and the birth of his new world.
The dungeon design is significantly improved, with each divine temple offering unique challenges and mechanics. 2 years after release, players are still discovering new techniques, secrets, and ways to approach challenges. It's a true sandbox that encourages creativity and exploration in ways few games even attempt. If you somehow haven't played it yet, or put it down and haven't returned, it remains the definitive Switch experience. And there you have it. 20 of the best Nintendo Switch games to play right now in 2025. Whether you're looking to chill, grind, or dive into a gripping story, there's something here waiting for you. Did your favorite make the list? Or is there a hidden gem I missed? Drop your picks in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you're playing. This list was tough to narrow down. Honorable mentions go to Fire Emblem, Three Houses, Astral Chain, and Pikmin 4, which just barely missed the cut. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Level Up Switch, and ring the bell so you never miss a future drop. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay awesome. Game on.